Welcome to another episode of Chat with Chado.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Jason Ramos with Good Vibes Real Estate Solutions. Welcome to another episode of
Chat with Chado. Welcome guys, glad to have you back here on another beautiful Wednesday here on YouTube. As always, we love to be here and we have a special guest all the way from
Ewing, New Jersey.
Oh, Ewing.
So far, about a 8-minute drive.
Cool. So guys, for those of you who don't know, this is our colleague. This is a friend of ours. He's been with us on the same journey for just about the same amount of time. Mr. Chris Amaro.
Hi.
I like to call him Money Making Chris, and you can also call him Dollar Holla. He does a lot
home
of
of the dollar deal.
Yeah.
So Chris is going to be joining us today.
Hi, Matt.
So guys, just want to acknowledge everybody. Last week we had a very special episode. We did a Facebook Live and we did a YouTube Live, and we want to just thank everybody for their participation, their questions. I think it was very successful. So as always, please, questions at GoodVibes.re if you have any questions. We want to wrap up this year. We've been doing this almost all year long, and we've been putting out content, and we're trying to help you guys wherever you need it. So we just want to hear back from you. Where are you stuck? What type of coaching, guidance do you need from us? Definitely hit us up on the Facebook page.
Yeah, the Facebook page is definitely the best way to interact with us. There's a link below. Go on the link, put in your email address. We'll get you into the Facebook page. It is a closed Facebook group. I'm in the group. Jay's in the group. I don't know if Chris is going to get in the group at some point, but he may.
Yeah.
But we're there to answer your questions, and it's good for us because we can actually follow up and get the information we need to actually answer your question in the right way. So it's a great forum, and we'd love for you to join us there. So 2019. So the question is how we do, right?
Okay.
I think that's what we're looking at. So one win right off the top of my head, right? We started this YouTube channel. Well, we didn't start the YouTube channel. We started this YouTube show, and we've been consistent with it every single Wednesday. Just got to make it through the end of the year. But that was our commitment, is once a week, and hopefully providing good value. But that's one small thing that I see that we did. That's a win in my book. But what about you, men?
With Jay or with myself?
You. I'll start with you.
Myself?
Yeah.
So
how was your year?
Top wins. It was really good. There were some big shifts that took place. I think I made a lot of growth, and one thing that I've learned that's really cemented my belief is that sometimes it's not just learning more real estate, but it's learning more about, say, systems. It's learning more. You've heard the term mindset. I know that sounds very vanilla and bland, but it's really not a joke. So when you operate from that kind of level, you'll see how that trickles down into not just your personal life, but even for business, and that just completely alters the way you'll see your real estate career. So that happened with me. That helped me also make certain adjustments in how I choose to network and align myself with others, which in turn has led to more access to private money. That's also led to me making a transition now into buy and hold properties, not just doing wholesale deals or just dollar deals, even though I do love me some dollar hollas. And even bigger properties as well, where now there's bigger spreads to be made, and even fix and flips, where now they're not scary, but I actually have a team there that I didn't even see, but again, with the mindset, I just changed my perception. It's like they've been in front of me the whole time. So those have been a few big shifts, big wins for me, and I hope to hear what Jason over here has to add.
Right. So, that's huge. And mindset is one of the biggest obstacles that a lot of people have, overcoming the fear. And that's one of the things that this year having to deal with. We did a major shift in our business as well. We went from being an office based to a virtual, after I had my child. I'm actually working from home a lot lately, and I kind of like it better. I like the freedom, and I like being home, and I like just having everything within my own home. So one of the biggest things that came up for me this year was my child. It gave me a purpose. I was doing wholesaling, to help people and that type of thing, but now I want to leave a legacy. And it's making me think in terms of bigger than wholesaling. Wholesaling to me is entry level. you know, entry level into real estate. And there's so much more that I want to do as far as like affiliate marketing and, you know, just other types of things online, as opposed to actually physically talking to sellers and going out on appointments. You know, that became a little bit mundane for me. So what I'm focusing on is automating our business here so that we can focus on bigger things. So that's the shift for 2018 and into 2019 for me.
Is it okay to just mention one thing? Like, and just to play off what Jason said, on wholesaling, you know, it's a very common, very popular entry start for a lot of people into the real estate investing scene. There's nothing wrong with giving yourself permission to grow. Like, and that's something that I picked up. In fact, even before this, I was involved in the fitness and health industry for a while, for almost about a decade, until I just said, you know what, it's just time to go real estate. And Jason is actually partly in thanks to that, because I just had a lot of just personal meditation, and I just realized, you know what, it's okay to allow myself to grow into a different chapter of your life. So if you want to do wholesaling, great. If you at some point get to, you know, the level where Jason was at, and you're like, you know what, there's more out there. Don't feel as if though you're doing something wrong. Just give yourself permission to grow. You know, if like you have kids like Jason does, and he'll see soon enough those clothes, damn, I just bought these clothes, I just bought these shoes, they don't fit. That may happen with you in real estate, but there are guys who are definitely crushing it in real estate. They're still doing like multiple 6 figures a year. That can still definitely be you, and I hope that definitely is you. But just know that over time, you know, you may see different doors opening, and for those doors to open, you may have to close a few others. Okay, so don't be startled if that ever goes on with your endeavors.
Cool.
So what are you looking for this year?
So 2018 is a big year, and for me, I would say the biggest mindset shift that I went through is we've really been building my rental portfolio, acquiring properties. You know, last year I purchased a lot of properties that we were going to wholesale. So they're properties that I actually purchased and built that rental portfolio, and that's starting to get some good traction, starting to get some good legs, starting to grow really well. And the big mindset shift for me is, you know, I'm sitting down like, great, like, so we built this wholesaling thing, and that's all wonderful, but there's absolutely no passive income associated with it. Right. Like if we don't keep going, we don't keep doing the work, the money stops. And then actually seeing and experiencing firsthand the rental income, or the first of the month, you know, seeing all those checks come in, see all those little e-payments come in, seeing all those deposits into my account, that was like a huge mindset shift for me. And then I started thinking back, I'm like, wow, all those deals we wholesaled, what if I bought them?
Right.
Like, how different would my cash flow be if I bought more of those? But that's not where my mindset was at the time. Right. So for me, I'm really looking to transition into buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold. That's really going to be my mantra for 2019, is just to grow a couple portfolios, right? So that's kind of, but the thing is, now with the experience that I've gained, doing all the wholesaling that I've been doing, it's like, great, now that pays off dividends. Now I'm trying to get my own deals. I don't have to rely on another middleman to get the deals. Well, Chris Amar, you got a smoking deal? Let me know.
Hey,
guys, that's exactly it. Wholesaling. Once you master the wholesaling business, you're going to know pretty much everything about real estate. It exposes you to so many things. You're going to start learning about lease options, rentals, fix and flips. It's entry level, but you're going to get a wealth of experience, a wealth of knowledge the more you do it. So guys, if you're on the shelf right now, if you're taking course after course after course and you're not taking action, get in the game. It's going to change your life. The people that you meet in this business, they're just drawn to you. It happens just like that. You go out there and you start meeting these people that you never would have met until you get into the space. So you got to get in there. Just get in the game. And I promise you're going to be well off if you do. So guys, that's pretty much it.
Wholesaling, in my mind, right, it's something that you can get involved in real estate and make a full-time income. Like, I left my full-time job and I was able to do that because of wholesaling, right? And so that's where I needed to be at the time, and that's great. So, I mean, wholesaling has given me so much. It's such a phenomenal tool, right? And it just plays off into so many other pieces of real estate.
Cool. Yeah.
So.
Cool. So that's pretty much it. So guys, start planning in 2019. If you are on the sidelines, once again, you got to get in the game. All right, this thing is real. This thing can grow and it can change your life. So make sure you're doing it. Guys, as always, reach out to us, Good Vibes. Questions at Good Vibes RE. Reach out on the Facebook page. And what do we always say around here?
Good vibes always.
Good vibes always, guys. See you next week. Take care.